The barricades have shifted temporarily. The Leave Remain Brexit battle has arrived at the Supreme Court.
We have before us two appeals, one from England and Wales and one from Scotland. They both involve the same issue: whether it was lawful for the Prime Minister to advise Her Majesty to authorise the prorogation of Parliament by order in Council.
At issue whether the courts should stay out of politics, as the English High Court had ruled, or as Scottish judges decided last week whether the courts should step in when the powers of government are used for purposes other than those for which they were intended.
Our case is that when the Prime Minister exercises his admittedly broad discretionary power to advise Her Majesty on prorogation, it is an improper purpose for him to be motivated by a wish to avoid parliamentary control over the policies of his government.
And we know that Parliament may be prorogued for a variety of reasons, political as much as formal. And certainly the power to prorogue Parliament is not in any sense limited to the preparation of a new Queen's speech.
The Supreme Court's decision, when it comes, could have far-reaching consequences for an unwritten constitution in this country that relies heavily on legal precedent, for a government that may yet decide it wants to prorogue Parliament again, and for Parliament itself. There are many, many MPs very keen to get back to work as the clock ticks down towards Brexit Day on October the 31st. And if the Supreme Court were to confirm the Scottish judge's finding that Boris Johnson lied to the Queen over his reasons for suspending Parliament, there'd be heavy pressure on the Prime Minister to resign.
Fundamentally, this case is really quite simple. It's about this proposition. Government admits that Parliament doesn't get to control whether it's suspended. And government says courts can't control it either. And that is a striking proposition, an absolutely striking proposition, and the Supreme Court's going to have profound difficulty accepting it.
EU is not a democracy!
That's not a popular view among sections of the crowd outside the court. As ever, Brexit tensions on display are ugly, combative, divisive. No decision of the Supreme Court is going to change that. Jonah, Al Jazeera, London.